Hello again folks, so we're back again for this Champ Manager Nottingham Forest challenge that we've been doing here. So we've got through August, 4 wins in the league, winning the League Cup as well, so we're ready to carry on with September. So we've got Bradford coming up here on the 8th of September there, and I'm just going to quickly check to see if there's anybody else that we can have a look at in the free transfers here. But yeah, it's been going really well so far. So you can see 4 games, 18 goals so far, which is actually a bit nuts, to be fair. I don't think that's going to carry on. But we've managed to sign another free transfer goalkeeper here. So we've brought in Rodri, another Spanish keeper there, and he looks pretty decent. So what that'll do is that'll let me get this chap on the transfer list. And I'll probably get him sold pretty easily. Actually, no. We can sell either of these two, to be fair. Whichever one goes first. Aye, so that's good. So that should free up a bit more of that debt that we've got. Still over £10 million in debt there, so hopefully that will start moving in the right direction. Oh, and there we go, Frankfurt, straight in for him. Although sometimes you find with German teams, like, their transfer window might be shut till the next July. Here we go. It's to Rotherham, so that should make £1 million once we get Ramon off to Frankfurt, and we can keep Ward there. Cool, so we'll try out, we'll give Ward a try because he seems to be a pretty decent keeper, and then we can get Negri a shot on the bench here. So yeah, I've not really had to change anything with the team so far. Not had any major injuries of the first 11 anyway, so it's all looking pretty good, pretty settled. And then on to September then. So Bradford's a kind of mid-table team usually. We've got a few pretty good players. Stephen Glass, old Scottish international, he's half decent there. I think they've actually got Benito Carboni, and he's pretty good in this actually. I think they'd had a year in the Premier League maybe just before this came out, so they're not a bad side, but they don't tend to get up usually. So yeah, my little Spaniard here, Adolfo, he's doing the biz so far for a free transfer. And like I was saying, if you're playing lower league teams, just pick that guy up because he will sign for anyone. So he's a good one to know about. There we are, so 2 up at half time. Yeah, seems to be like the way the training's set up and the tactic is not sapping the players. They're usually in pretty good condition at half time now. Yeah, there he is, Carboni, the man himself there. He had a pretty good career. Inter Milan, Sheffield Wednesday. So I might just make a little substitute here. Get Williams out for Martinez there. So yeah, it's looking like another win. So that's 5 on the bounce now. Here we go, so another decent win. Chalking them up, actually Bradford's like bottom of the league almost, so. And there we go, that's Ramon away. So that was a good little bit of wheeling and dealing there, brought in Rodri and sold him on. So that's another little bit coming off the finances there. Although that's actually 11 million. And I must have read that wrong earlier on. Oops. But still. So we've got Bradford in the second round of the FA Cup, so hopefully that's a good omen that we've just gave them beating in the league there. Yep, so no need to make any changes there for this one. Just go with the same. Burnley, pretty similar to Bradford, actually. 2 or 3 not bad players, but they will tend to just be hovering around the mid-table. See who's actually up there. So yeah, Millwall seem to be keeping up with us then, so they've obviously started well. And you've got Watford. Portsmouth tend to do alright as well, so you've got a young Peter Crouch in this game. Another goal for Zubov though, he's actually doing pretty decent, yeah. Give Tony Vaughan a bit of a rest here. And tendencies seem to be going up a little bit as well, so 27,637. Again, that's at a championship game, so they get good crowds in Nottingham Forest. I'm hoping that when we get into the Premier League that we can actually develop the stadium a bit, because obviously the bigger crowd you get in, the more you're taking in gate receipts. So another good wee win there. So these will just keep totting up the points hopefully. Finding I've not got as much to talk about now as the earlier videos because like everything's kind of set up, so you can always have a look to see. I'm wondering if I'm going to get a chance to sign this guy at some point, but his wage, he's dropped his wage demands a wee bit, but he still wants a hefty signing on fee, so I can give it a pop at that, but don't know. Yeah, and you'll start to see sometimes a few more coaches and assistant managers become available. See if there's anybody who's got good stats there. I think he's probably been let go by Motherwell. I recognise him. Probably be a work permit problem though. So now we've got Rotherham away. Still don't need to change anything there yet. Teams lasting pretty good with midweek games and moving on to the next Saturday, so looks like they're going to be pretty good stamina wise. And Rotherham, they're usually around one of the worst teams in this league actually. They'll quite often get relegated. I don't think I can name anybody that they have of note. So this should be a pretty straightforward one. His value will be going up a bit. So yeah, just keeping totting up the goals. Although we've got Millwall and Man City both unbeaten as well. So Man City not far behind, but they've had a few draws. Yeah. So time to give Adolfo a little rest. He's still pretty young, so maybe I'm giving him too many games, but his rating's coming out really well, so that'll just keep his value going up. So yeah, looking like another, well, fairly easy win here. Don't think Rotherham's got much going on there. Seems like this tactic's maybe a little bit cheaty, the amount of goals that we're scoring. Maybe got a bit of a nerve calling it a challenge here. Financially it's a challenge. Yeah, so a 10 out of 10 for Zubov there. His average rating's just phenomenal at the moment. So yeah, quite a few of them getting good solid ratings, which would mean teams will start looking at them. You can go to player stats in the league, and then that's showing you like who's got the best average rating. So I've got the top two in the league at the moment, Johnson, Zubov, which is good. So we've got the League Cup second round coming up, and we've got Birmingham, Millwall, Crystal Palace. So yeah, thing is with the English Championship, 46 games in the season, so you will have quite a few games to plug through with these guys. So I hope we don't slip up here against the team that we've already beaten in the league this month. But you just never know when it comes to the cups. There you go, see, Ashley Ward hits the opener. So I'm hoping we don't go out here because that'll be a tough one. There we go, Adolfo gets the equaliser. And if you've got a good team going in the championship, you should be able to get to usually the quarterfinals or the semi-finals of the League Cup. It just depends on the draw. Like if you get a proper top team, Liverpool, Arsenal, Man United, then maybe not so, but the sort of mid-table to lower table Premier League teams, you can normally take them out, or at least it'll be a competitive game. Aye, so they're all looking pretty fit there again. And a good comeback if it stays like this. So yeah, good kind of balance of where the goals are coming from as well. We're obviously not relying on the one player. Got Rogers chipping in, Adolfo, Williams, kind of goals from all over the park there. Yeah, he's doing decent. Still don't have funds for this guy by the looks of it, because he's wanting £325,000 for signing on, which we just don't have. So unlikely that we'll get him. Plus, he's probably not going to get a work permit, so that one's a double whammy. I don't really know why I'm still trying, but he is a good player to get on the occasion that you might get them. It'd be worthwhile. So yeah, put Harewood back in there. All good. So Birmingham, they're again sort of solid team in this league. Pretty good stadium size, and they've got quite a few decent players. I think they've got a couple of good defenders, so they'll tend to be okay. Seen them getting promoted a few times actually. But they're coming up against the red and white juggernaut today, by the looks of it. So I'm starting to think like this is a lot of consecutive wins. 8 on the bounce, like that's a lot. I don't see that very often, so I'm just waiting on the slip up coming. Give Vaughan a bit of a rest there. So yeah, looking like another good win here. 8 from 8. And then we've still got Millwall, Crystal Palace to come. Actually, I've thought I would have seen a bit more transfer activity, as in teams coming in from our players, because they tend to get ripped apart because they know you can't turn the bids down, so you tend to get bids coming in for a few. But that's not been happening. Oh yeah, 9.8 million. So that is just under 10 now. So it could only just be a matter of offers coming in for a couple, but nobody seems to be getting scouted just now. Comes up WNT, that means wanted, so that means like they're getting scouted by a team. And that usually would suggest that offers will follow. Oh, is this a wee top of the table clash here then? Yeah. Although they've already got beaten, so it's ourselves and Man City that are the unbeaten teams now. Oh, and the first red card of this season. Okay, so what I usually do with this, when you've got the two up front, you'll just change to one striker and then bring on your defender for the second striker. Yeah, first red card though, so maybe we can still do something with 10 men, you never know. Or not. Adolfo's really been on fire so far from that attacking midfield position. And you can check your match report just to see that was a second yellow. Yeah, second yellow card. That's not too bad going to be, 9 matches in before you've got any sort of disciplinary problems there. Hopefully we can hang on here. Another good show in attendance as well, 27,500, so because we're at the top of the league now, they're turning out to watch us, so that's good. And we've done really well there to get a 3-1 win, down to 10 men for most of the game, but that'll be a wee warning for him. Dismissal on prior match, just give him a wee warning. Better to do that because like you can start getting it at hand if other players don't think that you're keeping on top of the discipline, then it can just be like a big red card festival. So you're best to try and nip it in the bud, as they say. But yeah, this will be coming up the last game for the month, September 28th, fair, Crystal Palace. So what I'm thinking after this video is like probably not having that much to talk about with just running through the games, so I might let it run for a month or two and maybe like come back towards the end of December for the December transfer window, and then I can just recap and kind of do the video that way, because otherwise I'll probably bore you guys to tears watching all these games. So there we'll give Marco Negri a game, and I think Adolfo's needing a wee rest as well. So we'll go with that. But this is for 10 games in a row in the league then, so seems to be that it's just worked out really well with the way the players are balanced out more than anything else, because they're all getting pretty good ratings. But yeah, we're definitely going to get promoted, I can tell that already. Oh, poor Burnley there, lost 8 out of 8. Wow, that's bad. And then Williams is needing a bit of rest there. So yeah, really good start, although maybe Crystal Palace are going to come back for something here. But even with a draw in this game, I'd still say it's a really great run to be on, considering no money spent, just waiting for a bit of movement with either a board takeover, clear the debt, or a couple of players getting sold. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to come back with the next video probably more towards December, so I'll play through October and November without making a video from it, because like I said, I can tell it's getting a bit repetitive for you guys, and it's not like I've got much to tell you other than doing a bit of John Watson on the commentary on the games, which, you know, that's pretty enough. So I'll come back, do the next video in December, which is a month with a bit more activity, unless anything significant happens before then. But thanks for watching again, guys. So it's really flying well, the Nottingham Forest team here. 10 wins from 10, still in the League Cup, where we've got Newcastle. That'll be interesting. Yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll come back towards the end of October then for that Newcastle game, because that'll be a highlight, and then I'll catch you in the next video. Cheers.